Detroit will breathe. Detroit's newest activist social group protesting in the city of Detroit for over 3 months now. They'll march, they'll sing, they'll protest, they'll cuss, they'll call for the resignation of the police chief. They even come up with nifty little slogans to cuss folks out while they call for the resignation of all these people. But one thing they won't do is give a real Detroiter an interview. So you probably ask me, Detroit Red, why are you so irritated? You seem a little agitated with this group. And this is why. Because I'm a real goddamn Detroiter. Day one, A1. And if you out here saying you representing what I want, and I'm a taxpayer, homeowner, resident of Detroit, who's been here through the thick and thin, and I see some things that I have to question, because you call yourself representing me, us Detroiters, and I try to get with you, and you refuse to come talk to me, because you know I'm 100% real, you gotta kind of make me question and look at you a little different. So let me break it down. For over the last 2 weeks, since the big clash in the streets, the rumble in the jungle in downtown Detroit with the Detroit police and Detroit Will Breathe, I've tried in every effort to get an interview, a comment, or any response to the police chief, as well as the deputy chief coming right on this goddamn show and answering and talking and being transparent, the questions, the real questions, not no made up shit, on why they felt it was time for the Detroit Will Breathe movement to move on. When I got no return call, I did what Detroit Red does. I went to see them, since I couldn't get them to come see me. And this past Saturday, I followed and met them down at the IBEW Hall, Local 58 on Lafayette, where they ended up congregating and having a panel. I stood around for 2 hours, listening, as well as talking to people. And what I come to realize is that on approaching the park, I didn't even feel like I was walking into a park in Detroit. Where my black folks, it was very, very few. Other than the panel members and a couple off to the side, it looked like I was somewhere at Ferndale at an arts and crafts rally. I tried to talk to some of the people that was participating, like the security guard with the BLM vest on, looking all securish and shit. I figured, well, this guy's gonna talk to me, to ask him, hey, where you from? Where you got you down here? Da-da-da-da-da. They didn't want to be on camera. They proud enough to march, but fuck being in an interview. So then I went on ahead and I ended up talking to one of the young ladies who earlier that morning had participated in the march, Tristan That DJ. Come to find out, she's all the way from California. She's made a career of traveling around to the different protests with her movement and providing speakers and radio equipment to drive on trucks and support the move. Real nice young lady. Then I moved on to talk to another woman, older white woman, trying to get Trump and Pence out. When I asked her, was she part of this with the Detroit Will Breathe, her comment exactly was, they don't play well with others. So let me say this, and I'm not against no movement. I appreciate these young folks getting out here. I give them credit for all that. But when it gets to a point you don't want to talk to the people you supposed to be representing, I got a goddamn problem with that. Because I got a couple viewpoints that I don't agree with you on. Number one, you calling for the defunding of my police chief is some straight up bullshit, because you don't know what that man has done. Has he done a great job? No. Has it been maybe some instances of excessive force? Yes. But has that man been transparent from day one? Yes. Right down to prosecuting and arresting his own fucking officers for doing illegal shit. On a regular, we seeing police go to jail being crooked. Now, can he improve? Yes. But why don't y'all march over there to the goddamn mayor's office and ask him where that $650 million in overtaxation went? If you're a real Detroiter, you fucking know. The police department been defunded here since the emergency management. And as a taxpayer who have lived in this city, been paying taxes in this city his whole life, have seen the transitions from the early 80s till now, I'm gonna be real honest. I feel you owe the people of Detroit a real interview, a real news conference. I was kind of insulted when I talked to the young Tristan Taylor, who is the forefront and face of the Detroit Will Breathe movement, even though he's not the creator, it's another young lady. His response to me was like I was there to do an FBI interrogation. Oh, you with such and such? Well, we ain't feeling that. Well, okay, I'm a real Detroiter. I want to ask you a couple questions right quick. Yeah, I'll get with you. As he trolleys off to his Ferndale or Metro Detroit crew, who look like they just moved down here in the New Center area, I felt real insulted. Real insulted. So, this is what I'm going to say. People can keep supporting you. Mind you, they've raised $82,000 in almost 4 months. Love to see where that money going while they still asking for donations to get people cars out the damn pond. Now you want to sue my city and my police department. Oh, are you serious? Detroit will breathe? Let real Detroit breathe. We didn't have a bunch of shit here. We really didn't. And I really don't see Detroit backing y'all up on this. So while you got all these outside entities coming in with whatever agendas they supporting you to help push their agenda to, hey, you need to sit down. If you really a Detroiter, like real Detroiters say, what up, though? Come to the table. Let's talk. Let me ask you some real questions. And if you got a good message, let me help you get it out. But if you on some bullshit, we'll find that out too. That's how real Detroiters do. Real talk. Hey, this your boy, Comedian Detroit Red. Y'all know how I do it. Deuces.